to get crazy with this thing. Don't you know I'm loco?
Thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain. Cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Undercover, now it's time for the blubber. Blabber, to watch that belly get fatter. Fat boy on a diet. Don't try it. Attack yo like a looter in a riot. Fat like a sumo. Leaving your face in the grass. You know, I don't take a dulo lightly. Just jealous cause you can't outright me. Yo, kick that style. Wicked, wow. Happy face, never seen me smile. Rip that mainframe, I'll explain. Like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Like Louis Armstrong, play the trumpet off that and break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad and I'm out in the night who's scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane.
You say too late to start, got your heart in a hand. I don't believe it. You say too late to start, ain't your heart in a hand. You know you're better than this.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you're better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. Promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you were coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever never bleed. Truth is, the strangers like magicians, never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that back here, get back, fall back here, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. I know so long as she get really so now I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back. When it that we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap. I be in the streets like a straight rat. I will never speak with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
To kick off.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
I'll try my best, man. That's all I can do is try my best.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Blue 60!
They'll run. Here's the rookie from Michigan. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Washington defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
And they'll keep leaning on the run game back to the ground. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. That is going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. Their bread and butter is their passing game. After that last play, maybe they need to go back to that passing game.
Well, what's been good for them along the way is they understand their identity. They are a passing team, but they do like to mix in the run every now and then just to keep people off balance. Didn't work very well on that one, but all in all, I like their philosophy.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford.
Gosh, I never pitched.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Okay, ready? 60 Ready.
Now Daniels. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry.
Okay.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards there on a Washington first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Washington first down.
Here's Daniels.
Hey, Jalen. Good ball.
Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Lane, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Rams nothing. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right. You love having easy games on your schedule.
Yes,
You need some games like this to
shit, my time. See you coming up for the tackle, boy.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Escapes the defender. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
That'll be the only one we give up for the day. Guarantee it.
With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
This nigga out here just diving and shit. That nigga attempts to pass it 12 yards away from the ball carrier.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. Bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. This pass out wide to Hall. He's going to have a Commander's first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
First down, Commander.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
A gain of 5. And that'll make it 2nd down. This defense for the Rams, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 42.
A gain of 18 on the play.
A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
Please.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, You've got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the Rams' 28-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8. Play action, now it's Daniels.
Good ball. Good route, Debo.
That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line.
Gain of 15. First down, Washington.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
Hands on, Bruce.
Can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Cougar 19.
Debo.
This call down near the goal line.
Debo.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Debo.
Debo Samuel, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. York now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Commanders 14, Rams 7. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive if they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time
So forcing back inside. I did my job.
We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play gets them up to that level.
Through one quarter, 14-7, our score.
Hey, Max, it's time to get you one. Time to get you one, dummy.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Max, it's time to get you one.
Now a handoff looking right.
Yes, sir.
And space tough to come by there. So you get maybe a yard to the 37. And the Rams hit 10-4 on the year. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Yes, sir.
There's a handoff out of the gun. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
And now Stafford's going to move him around.
Hey, 50.
On 3rd down, he'll drop
Pick.
to throw.
Oh, come on, Trey. That's a pick, bro. That's a pick. Baited his ass. Count that bitch. Trey, that's a pick, dummy.
Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to
Come
knock
on,
it away.
Trey.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds back near their own 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they're trying to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our mind.
I did too much. I did too much. I did too much. Oh.
First down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for the runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
All right, let's go, J5.
And he's able to get this one closer to midfield across the 45. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here we go. Track 60. Track 60. Track 60. Go.
They go play action. Daniels.
I'm going to trust your user every time because I don't respect it.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Check smash. Check smash. Gotta be lying.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Here's Daniel Whelan now. Oh, they're changing this at the line. And it's taken in at the 9.
And then Kyle Lemon about to get his Molly Rock.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher.
Give me that. Oh, that was a big push. Come on.
Trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Pick. Come on. Good. Go for it, Church.
Trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
22.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The shotgun snap for Stafford.
What type of free throws route shit was that, bro? That nigga just threw it. That nigga teleported over that bit.
He's off to the tune of 35 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
80. 32.
Hands it off.
That's it. Forces us back inside.
Forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Forces us back inside.
At the 23, 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Stafford now to throw. This is caught. Touchdown.
So he like to do that shit. That's cool. Read and react. Read and react.
And the Rams are within an extra point of tying
Read
up
and
this
react.
ball game. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14.
That's his only go-to play. That late delayed route. Cool. We about to read on the
This
jet real
one
quick.
tied at 14 now as he sends
Real
this one
quick,
away.
real quick. Watch. beat him with just real fast. He failed his yard. They know how I did that. You feel me, George? Yeah, you know how to get down.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. That's caught down
Good
Lane.
lane.
And they get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
18 on the play.
It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18. Daniels looking to throw. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Rams.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Quick throw there
That's
is
fucking
incomplete.
It be bad niggas, man.
Very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they're throwing it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Sure do.
He's got his receiver, Lane. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And the Commanders first down.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Look at hot. I missed that nigga back there, bro.
Too much.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they back
The
up.
ball. Hey, Luke.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Washington.
To the air goes Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and
Fuck that
run.
nigga Jerry Rice fast.
Boy,
Shit.
a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here we go. Strike. Come 70. Come 19. Come 19.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it will still leave him with a 3rd down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself.
I threw it right to him, bro.
A drive killer there.
Fuck.
Taught by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football. Because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Stafford.
Got him.
All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break, Stanford. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk in the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 60 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Here's Hall again. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Hall want to give up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a loss of a yard.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's across midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably declined it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all of these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff is trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Washington first down.
19 Tiger.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Luke.
And that's complete to McCaffrey.
White boy Luke.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
60 Vikings. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Trap 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage.
Terry, you drop it, you motherfucker.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
A 6-yard line.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
60 Eagles. 18 Rattlers. Go.
Operating from the gun, Daniels.
Hey, people, the ball, Jaden.
Taken in for a Washington touchdown. Deebo Samuel. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Rams 14. York to kick off.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Magic getting tackled by the kicker.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Yeah, the bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have.
Yes, sir. It only going to work by so many times.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, LA! A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
25, I can kill the rest of this time.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team. As you'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Great.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. That's to Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and 1 at the 26.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
Hey, Terry, fuck off me, nigga. You bad, boy.
That time for Washington. 45 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll throw this one. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Damn, 3rd and 23.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Now Daniels.
Still field goal range.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Still field goal range. I ain't tripping.
York able to send this through. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this third quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air.
Nigga, how the fuck do you Bro, how do you not go for the ball? That shit just there, what that shit was, that was so fucking fluke. The nigga had him right there. You know, look at this shit, bro. He's right there. That's a pick. And you let the bitch go over your head, bro.
How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Stafford. He'll take a shot.
That's another pick. Thank you. The fuck? Look at this throwing shit up, right?
Jair Elam makes a pick.
Let's go, Jair.
And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're not going to
That
play
was
this
the turnover I needed. We about to put this game away.
They're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally.
We about to put this bitch away.
And says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get further.
First time, about to put this bitch away.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 30 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Daniels. And now this one may draw a penalty.
Why would you throw it better cross your body if you roll to the right?
Indeed, the flag is
Just throw it to the right.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Daniels. And his throw here's incomplete.
Like that, bro.
The idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Well, Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Boy.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well.
Great punt.
This is fielded at the 7.
Great punt.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Zebra! Zebra! 970!
From the gun, here's Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, 22!
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
At the 28-yard line.
Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 9 brings up
and a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in every ball game.
Pick City, let me get that.
Intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Let's go now. 19, Sergeant, 19.
Back to throw. Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. He opted to go with his scramble. Gets 2 yards.
Take a chance, man. I got faith in my defense, man. I got faith in the defense. I trust my defense. Yeah, my go ahead and get in bed.
Daniels going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself.
Let's go.
So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Boy, that was a big gamble for them right there. They went for it on fourth down. Showed a little
Hey,
because
man. Everybody got their opinions, brother.
And this defense is once again unable to stop them.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Rig alert, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Lion.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
70 Rangers, 65, 6.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lines up and lets it
Debo.
go to Samuel. And this is caught.
Debo.
He doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash.
Debo.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout.
Debo.
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
No question, he's so dangerous down here near the goal line. The safeties, they have to be involved in run support against a quarterback like this. And in turn, they're going to ask their teammates to be involved as well.
Debo.
They'll let McLaurin try and run.
That boy's scary, Terry. That boy's scary, Terry.
Terry McLaurin, a 5-yard touchdown run.
That boy, Scary
And
Terry.
the Commanders are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by
That
York
boy,
is
Scary
up.
Terry.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Oh, nifty juke there.
Get him, Cade. Yeah, my kicker went hard smoke, man.
Out of bounds just shy of 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. This is 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Is that another pick?
Go deep for St. Brown.
I got the PI. They gave me the PI. Hey, yo, they gave me the PI. That's tough, bro.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Double right. Hey, 5-0.
Stafford's going to try and throw for him. And they're going to get the 2.
They gave my man the PI. That is crazy work.
Commanders 31, Rams 29.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Henry!
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they could not pick up the first. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Blue 60.
And Stafford going to change it up here. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Now an audible here into something else. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get it down to the plane to the 37. An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Hey, 50. 59. Monday. Like 7. Omaha, ready, blue.
Stafford now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play, has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. So it'll all come down to the right foot of Eddie Pinheiro. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have...
Nigga, I'm not tripping, bro. I'm going to the playoffs. Nigga, I got a first-round bye. I'm not worried about you niggas. It's my first user loss. I'm not worried about none of you niggas. Yeah, fuck.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return.
Ain't worried about none of you niggas.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end.